Hi, this is Kevin Cook. Thank you for coming back to the Heavy Construction Equipment Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about take rational decisions when it comes to the budget of your construction company. And again, this episode has been sponsored by me. Are you looking for good, used, quality equipment? Then come to my website at www.heavyequipmentguy.com or call me at 817-733-3799. All right, here we go on to the podcast. The success of every business is largely determined on the way you plan it out and also the matter that you execute those plans. It is evident that the actual will never be par with the estimate, which means that things will never go exactly the way you plan it will work. There will always be some sort of deterioration from what you have estimated. Always be prepared with a backup plan, when you estimate something wrong, so you can have that solution in your hand. The ground solution will to differ from what you have complicated or completed or what you say that's going to happen, basically. The thing is that is crucial is the difference between the estimate and the actual. If the difference is huge, then there's a problem. This means that you do not have to complete control of the work, and there is a chance that it's going to haywire your direction. Pertaining to the construction business, one can never afford to let his or her budget go haywire. It will cost him or her more than anything else. Also, the company needs to ensure that the completion of the project happens within a due course of time, because if this kind of lags, then eventually it will cost the company and could cost everything, everything. Next, plan by considering every possible solution. When you prepare a budget for a construction project, you should take into consider every minute in detail. Right from the operating costs to the miscellaneous, everything should be accountable. If you foresee any increase in the price and law of the materials, it should also increase in your budget. Try to keep your budget higher in so that if the price of any commodity shoots up in the mid of the project, you should not get shocked of your life and should rather take the inflated price comfortably. Always be prepared in case materials go up. Have that in your budget, have that in your bids. Also consider the cost that the company will have to bear for any unknown reason. For instance, during a monsoon, if it rains a lot leading to blocking the roads, then you might not receive the materials in time, which will delay your work. However, you still have to pay your employees for that day. There may be other such situations that crop up which will be temporary in nature but can quite be an effect on your business. So it is advisable to account those situations in your budget. And lastly, review the ground situation with your estimates. Once you have laid down your plan, it is highly significant that you review the ground happenings with the estimate on a periodic basis. Always keep idea on that. See what the time frame is, what you got going, if you're doing it right. This will let you know if you're falling short or if things are not in your control. Also, if you figure out complications, then that can taken care right at the beginning. You should weed out any problem right at the beginning and not keep it for the last minute. It is possible only if you do not do a reality check periodically. While you are reviewing the plan with the actual, get involved with the men and women who are in charge of the different departments so that they all know the ground situation or ground reality and can pass the message from the meeting to the lower ranks and to the employees out in the field. Again, you need to take care of everything you can on your customers and your employees. If you got any questions, give me a jingle, 817-733-3799. Thank you, and God bless.